runner. Away they go from the 1600 metre marker. Full count is right there shortly after the start. Along the inside, World Mission is well placed. Mojo King on the outside. They are followed by River Garden. River Garden is on the right-hand side. World Mission's very strong near the rail. Went down to the start difficult. On the outside is Spun Out O'Reilly. On the inside of that one is Seattle Spell. Then comes Eastern Echo. That's racing about 6 lengths off the leader. They settle down. Then Royal Yvonne, As You Please, is on the inside of runners. It's about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader at this stage. And then we drop back to Clubhouse, who's got about 8 lengths to make up. So they move towards the 600 metre region. And it's Mojo King the leader. River Garden is second, World Mission's at the rail third, then Spun Out and O'Reilly. Seattle Spell, the red cap, is near the rail. They are followed by Full Count. Further back in the runners, As You Please, and then comes Eastern Echoes on the outside of runners. St. Peter's Bay is going to come right to the outside to put in a claim. As they get outside the 400 metre marker, Mojo King. River Gardens now putting in a claim. Down the inside of that, World Mission is still right there. Seattle Spell on the inside, and then As You Please, O'Reilly tries to run on. River Garden still finds As You Please, puts on pressure. World Mission still a runner. Mojo King out of check, and it's River Garden just in front over the last 100. As You Please comes well though. As You Please, River Garden, World Mission. Number 1, As You Please, will win it by about a long head or a neck. They're just as well. Desmond Egders at 6.40, Warren Kennedy, and As You Please will win it. River Garden will run into that second position. That is the tote favourite, number 13. Third to number 16, World Mission, a very good run. Was very energetic, over-raced in the early stages and still stayed on. Seattle Spell will get the fourth from Mojo King, Royal Yvonne, and then Spun Out and Roy's Hollyhock on the inside, and O'Reilly, and then Potluck, Corona Civica, and further back in the run was Full Count and Eastern Echo. So the right-hand side is River Garden, World Mission, As You Please in the middle with the white cap. Mojo King, the gap closes. River Garden, World Mission, Mojo King, and on the inside, As You Please. And As You Please gets up to win it from the tote favourite, number 13. And that is River Garden back in second. That's the 9th and last time. Craig Peters signing off.
We've just seen number 1, As You Please, come through for the Des Egders stable, the son of Just As Well. And this is a horse, he just seems to give it away at the start. You've worked with him?
You know, Sheldon, first of all, a big thanks to all the clients, Mervyn, Siva, Rajan. You know, we've had a few issues with this horse in coming out the gates and going in, but I've worked him out. We've worked every day for 7 days into the race with him. And the thing is he doesn't like pressure. As soon as the handlers came around him, you could see he backed off. He didn't want to go in. And then luckily Glyn and Warren said, stay away. As soon as they stepped back, he walked in.
Take away the pressure and he goes in.
Absolutely. He has an issue about coming out, which is something, he needs mileage. He needs to do it more often, and I'm sure it'll get out of his system. But what can I say? Great ride from Warren. You know, he put his head down. This horse had gears. I could see that he wasn't giving it. When Warren got down and sent him, he kicked and he gave the gear that we were looking for.
Coming to that last 300, he went through the gap and then he chased them, which was a good sign.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that just shows guts and determination. Look, I don't say he's a champion, but I think he's a horse that'll win his fair share of races as long as he gets that jumping out the gates, you know, to a fine art and not costing himself ground all the time. But kudos to Warren. I mean, he was the guy that also said, you know, let's work this way with him and let's see how it goes, and he proved us right today.
You can enjoy the trip home now.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well done to Des Egders and Warren Kennedy ending on a high. Now, you rode him last time out and his second run, so you knew the abilities there just to get the best out of him.
Yeah, I rode him his second start. I thought, you know, next time he can't lose. And unfortunately, he got that little niggled by the pens not jumping and that sort of thing. And last time when I rode him, we had handers up with him, and he just seems to be a horse that doesn't like to be bullied around or have people around him. So today I said to Des, look, I'm going to take him in, let's take the blinkers, everything off him, and I just want to sit dead quiet on him and see how he comes out. Look, he came out about a length slow, but not out of stride. You know, he came out and he was able to make it up quite quickly. So it looks like we're on the right path with him, but in the mile, yeah, he quickened very well, dug down really deep, and there's a couple more in the tank, yeah.
Good end to the meeting. You had to drive them home late on, but you've produced.
Yeah, every winner counts. Just a big thanks to Mr. Edges and to his connections. Well done.
Super.
Thank you.
Warren Kennedy ending on a high. We've got the connections going to come through and represent the owners here. And looking at this individual, he was always going to be a runner today.
Yes, Sheldon. We were worried about the favorite because of the draw, but when I looked at the draw, and I knew our horse got a good chance. And well done to Des Edges and the yard. Well done to Warren for a good ride, and well done to the partners and the horse.
Well, you can go collect and have the champagne now, and you can enjoy the repay.
Yeah, that's what we'll do now. So thanks. Bye.
Great end to the meeting. Number 1, As You Please, has come through to fetch the favourite late on. That's a wrap from Scottsville. We'll catch you on Saturday, the big race day, and we'll see you there at Greyville. Don't be late. Get to the course.